The story of the creation of the National Science Foundation is part of the post-World War II history of America. The government had begun to see the importance of public-supported scientific research and its role in winning and ending World War II. As the war began to end in 1944, President Roosevelt wanted to ensure the continued public support of scientific research, which he saw as important to U.S. national security and economic strength going forward. He wrote to his then director of the Office of Science Research and Development to ask for recommendations on how the federal government might go about doing this and taking advantage of what they had learned during the war. In true government form, Dr. Vannevar Bush, when he received the letter, created government committees, to review the letter and make recommendations. Unfortunately, recommendations were not made available before the president passed away in 1945. Dr. Bush submitted his letter to the president with recommendations for an independent agency called the National Research Foundation in July 1945. The report had to do many things, one of which was convince people that science was indeed a proper concern of the government. After the report, there was 5 years of debates within Congress and between Congress and President Truman over various issues related to the new potential agency. Ultimately, Congress did pass authorization of the National Science Foundation in 1950. It was signed into law, and the National Science Foundation began operations in 1950 with a $3.5 million budget, with which they were able to make the first 28 research grants from the National Science Foundation. NSF is now an organization with a total annual budget of approximately $8.7 billion and employs 1,400 federal employees and another 250 interagency rotators from universities and colleges from across the country.